Our stats project was designed to see if Shady Side agreed with gay marriage. We felt the word believe was inappropriate, so we used the word agree. My name is Evan Reineman, and this is my stats project. I'm in Sir Nicholas Fedusa's house, master statistician. Probably shouldn't be, but I am anyways. Didn't really invite me. As you might guess, I have a few questions for Sir Nicholas. So I'm just gonna look for him, see if maybe I can sit down and talk. You know, not by the piano. I'm just gonna look for him, not by the piano. I've never been here before. Wasn't invited. Not in the dining room. Oh, there he is on the couch.
Hello, Evan.
How you doing today, Sir Nick?
Oh, doing great. How you doing?
Well, it's great to see you.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
good to see you. It's been a while.
Yeah.
You look fantastic, sir.
Thanks. So do you. Come to my office, bud.
Oh yeah, I've been working out. Definitely been working out a lot here recently.
That one right there. Looks nice.
Good to go. Yeah. Good to
All
go.
right.
Perfect.
So
Let's talk stats, my friend.
all right. So this stats project of ours. Explain to me how we went about designing the project and collecting data.
Okay. Well, for our data collection, we randomly sampled 25 people from each form in Shady Side using random.org. In our survey, we asked people their gender, their form, what their religion was, Christian, Jewish, not religious, or other, what their political standpoint was, conservative, moderate, and liberal. And we asked them if they agreed with gay marriage, and finally we asked them how many gay people they knew.
All right. So how did you go about surveying and sampling these people?
Touchy subject, we wanted to keep the anonymity of our surveyees, so we used an email, and
Nice. That's a good way, 'cause like you said, that's a touchy subject.
yeah,
Could offend some people, and it limits bias and other peer pressure.
all
So
that kind of nasty stuff.
nice.
Okay, so let's talk predictions here. Before I collected any data, I predicted that the higher your form was, the more likely you would be to agree with gay marriage.
Now I see that these are some of your hypotheses, and that in this project you have 4 hypotheses.
Yes.
All right. So first one, that
The higher your form, the more likely you are to agree. Second one is Christians are less likely to agree with Jewish people and non-religious people. Number 3 is conservatives are less likely to agree with gay marriage, and that males are less likely to agree with gay marriage.
that's number 4.
So let's start out with the form. So null hypothesis was that there would be no difference between the forms, and alternative hypothesis that there would be a difference. So using the 2-prop z test,
We compared freshmen,
and
sophomores,
then juniors and seniors.
seniors.
So we did it twice. With freshmen and sophomores, we got a z-score of negative 0.58 and a p-value of 0.28. So we were failed to reject it at the 5% significance level. So no difference between the freshmen and sophomores, and z-score of 0.3 and a p-value of 0.62. With juniors and seniors, we were also unable to reject at the 5% significance level. So
Okay.
there's no difference between the forms.
All right. So for the next hypothesis is that Christians are less likely to agree with gay marriage than Jews and non-religious people.
So we predicted that 60% of Christians would agree, and that 90% of Jewish people would agree, and that 90% of non-religious people would agree. We were actually pretty close. In reality, 53% of Christians agreed with gay marriage, 80% of Jewish people agreed, and 85% of non-religious people agreed. So
Nice.
very close.
So all our null hypothesis was that there's no difference between religion and agreement on gay marriage.
Which would mean
And our alternative hypothesis is that there is a difference between religion and agreement with gay marriage.
z-score of negative 1.5, p-value of 0.05, and so it's good. We failed to reject at the 5% significance level, which is what we were looking for. Christians are less likely to agree with gay marriage than Jews are not, which makes sense because the Bible states that gay marriage should not be allowed.
All right, so then
Down to political standpoint.
all right, so again, the hypothesis was that conservatives are less likely to agree with gay marriages than liberals and moderates. So the null hypothesis was that there's no difference between political standpoint and agreement with gay marriage, and the alternative is that there is a difference. So we predicted that 40% of conservatives agree with gay marriage, 90% of liberals agree with gay marriage, and a rough estimate about 75% of moderates would agree with gay marriage.
And it was pretty good. In reality, 32% of conservatives agreed, 85% of liberals agreed, only 5% off, and 85% of moderates agreed, only 10% off. It was good. All close to those were under 10%. Close.
So we found a z-score of 4.1573 and a p-value of 0.99984. So again, we'd failed to reject
At the 10% significance level.
that, which is the highest level, because that number is huge.
Yeah, humongous.
So then finally, the fourth hypothesis is that males are less likely to agree with gay marriage than females. So we predicted that 70% of males would agree and 80% of females would agree.
Now, get
with gay
this.
marriage.
The answer, actual, 70% of males agreed. On the dot, Big Neek's predictions. This guy right here. And so, that was good, but females not so much. It was 15% off, it was 65%. So, maybe males are a little bit more.
And we found, in that test statistic, we found that a z-score of 0.5251 and a p-value of 0.7002. So, in the end, we would fail to reject a null because our p-value is 0.7002, which means like 70%, which is greater than the 10% significance level, which is, again, is the highest.
Which really means is
level, yeah.
There's no difference.
Yeah, so...
I have some confidence intervals on my computer.
Oh,
here.
I see all this
You wanna
data
look
on
this?
your computer here.
Yeah, well, it's this thing with electronics is so hard
These days,
to get
yeah.
it. So I think I'm gonna email it to my stats teacher, but still, I can still show you a little bit here.
All right, so let's focus that in real quick. All right, I want to bring it a little closer. There you go. Back a little bit. Jesus. All right, right there. Hold it right there.
Good.
All right, so right here in this column, we have. It's kind of hard to see, but we have
Power's out. There's no light in here.
freshman males, freshman females, sophomore males, sophomore females, males, junior females, senior males, senior females, total females, total males, freshmen, sophomores, juniors, seniors, and the whole school. So in each column, we have the average number of gay people they know, the population, then our confidence intervals at the 90% confidence level. So, on average, the whole school knows about they're 90% confidence that they know between 3.9 and 5.1 gay people. All right. On average, the older you are, the more gay people you know. We saw a trend that as you get older, you tend to know more gay people, which is true because the older you are, the more gay people there are. So, over here, we have our whole data collection. It's all organized. It's organized into gender.
Going to be emailed to Miss Wall.
Yep, true that. It's split into form and gender. So we have freshman males, sophomore males, junior males,
And so on.
and females down here. So
For the four questions we asked: are they religious? What their religion was? Do you agree with gay marriage? And then the number of gay people that they know. There's your average there.
Also political standpoint in the first column. Yeah.
Yes, in the first column.
So
And then anonymity is kept, obviously.
Yep.
So that's good with the stats. And 68 out of 100 people agreed with gay marriage.
All right. So in our stats project, we found interesting data. Let's focus that back in there. So in our stats project, we found some interesting data. There is a decent amount of people at Shadyside that don't actually agree with gay marriage. And before we started this project, I figured we'd run into two things. One being that Shadyside being a diverse community, we would see a lot of welcoming, a lot of warm feelings towards the subject, if you want to say. But we thought that since Chase has such a diverse community, we'd see like a majority vote for gay marriage. But then also, Shadeside tends to be a very conservative school, and we figured that we'd also see a large margin in people that don't agree. But in the end, the majority of people agree with gay marriage, but there are quite a few that don't agree. We're not taking any sides here. We're just stating the opinions and what the people think.
Okay.
So that's our stats project.
That's a wrap, yeah.
And shout out Miss Wall. Shout out Max Young. What's up?
Shout out Alex Young. My class is better than your class.
Maybe I don't like my class. All right.
All right, it's a wrap.
See you guys later. Hoorah.